Hello and welcome to Fierce Friday. I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Stephanie Dawn. I'm the chair of the Million Mom Movement Council, and I want to highlight our council members here so you get to know their faces. I see the beautiful Taz Ferreira right in front of me. Welcome, Taz. She's coming to us all the way from Quebec, Canada. Bienvenue. And there's Jody Parker. We call her Dr. Jody. She's amazing if you don't know her yet. She's not a doctor, but I like to think of her as one. She's very smart. She knows a lot about our products, and we lean into her hard. Check out the millionmommovement.info/blog to see some of Jody's brilliance. We also have the very gifted and talented Nayeva Florie coming to us all the way from Kauai, Hawaii. Welcome, Aloha, beautiful. She's actually our presenter for today. I'm excited. She's our social media maven, and she has got a lot to share with us today. And then I'm just looking for some of our other team members here, our council members. I'm not seeing everyone, so they're probably just hopping on here as time goes on. But so who are we? We are moms, dads, caregivers, concerned citizens. We are an army of wellness warriors. We are people all over the world, really. We have those who are joining us here in the US and in Canada. And we're looking at creating more of the Million Mom Movement connections over in the EU. So watch out for that in 2021. We're committed to, we are over 1,000 women and men, dads, moms, in over 100 communities who have committed to reaching out to 10 families to help them turn their pantries clean, green, non-GMO, organic, whole food, pure food. That's what we're all about here. All right. And we work every day and every week to create informed, content for you, whether it's on the social networks, in the Million Mom Movement group here on Facebook, and on our blog. Really, the blog is where you're going to get the 411 about what we believe, what we care about. That's where we try and summarize the Fierce Fridays that happen every Friday in a way that you can share. All right, we're always thinking about you and how it is that you can share what it is that we're up to here with the Million Mom Movement. So I want to give you a little bit of backstory about Fierce Friday and how it came to be, because it's near and dear to my own heart. My little boy, who's not so little anymore, he's 14, suffered from what I would term a compromised gut most of his young life. What I didn't know at the time and have since learned is that he was eating Cheerios almost every day, and that Cheerios have the highest parts per billion of glyphosate on them of all the products that were tested in 2016. So my little boy, I was unknowingly poisoning my little boy. And so you can imagine how horrified I was to learn how toxic this food is still. It's still all over the grocery aisles at Target. I call it the wall of Cheerios, drenched in glyphosate. So, and I've been known to go live in Target and go, do a PSA for those folks that follow me, to share, what I know about Cheerios. And it's not just Cheerios. There's many, many beloved American brands that are drenched in glyphosate. So we here at the MMM are dedicated to sounding the alarm about glyphosate and other things. All right. We're leading with that. We've been leading with that in 2020. And it really was what birthed Fierce Friday, because while I was excited that the product that we have with Purium Biomedic helped my boy heal his gut, that wasn't enough for me. As a mom, what do? We like to share with other moms. We like to talk about what works and how we can help. And so that's what Fierce Friday is all about. So I'm so grateful that you're here with us today. We have an amazing hour prepared for you. And I want to pass the baton to my sister, Carmela Velarde. Are you here, Carmela?
I am. Hello, everyone.
Welcome, Carmela. She's going to read the pledge of the Million Mom Movement. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome, everybody. Have a great Friday ahead and the holidays ahead. So I'm excited to share. If you've not yet already seen the pledge, go on to millionmommovement.info and click the tab Join, where you can yourself see it and print it out, put it on your refrigerator, make it into a meme and share it. You really want to get the word out to create the impact with really what our mission is all about. And the pledge says, I pledge to defend the health of my family and of myself. I pledge to reject GMOs, artificial ingredients, trans fats, and over-processed foods. I pledge to educate myself, read labels, and lead by example. I understand that my actions today will positively impact the health of our future generations. And I am committed to sharing this mission until we are 1 million moms strong. So it's a beautiful mission and pledge, and that's why we're all here. We are here to make this a movement of many. So I pass the mic. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Carmela. I love hearing that pledge every Friday. And now I would like to bring on Jody Parker. Welcome, Jody. She's going to share about our petition.
Good morning, everyone. So Tass has already shared it in our chat, but we've talked about how we are concerned about glyphosate being in our food. And when we first started First Friday, it started as a letter writing campaign. And we all know how busy we are as busy moms and caregivers, and writing a letter and getting a, corporate letter headed, just normal response back that's like, oh, everything's fine and we follow the FDA and blah, 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 was not getting us anywhere. So we began a petition, and I actually have it up on my computer. I'll share my screen so you can see it. Let me actually share screen, and it is right here. And our pledge is on there, but you can go and fill in this petition and demand that General Mills removes glyphosate from Cheerios and its other products. And just so you know, I am that girl who doesn't like to put my name on things when I see some random petition. We made this petition. Your information is not going into anybody. We are not going to use it. You will not suddenly start getting a whole bunch of emails from the Million Mom Movement unless you signed up to join the Million Mom Movement, in which case we will send you stuff, but because you gave us permission. So just want to make sure you know about that. And go ahead, the link is in the chat, and share this everywhere you can think to share it so that we can become this Million Moms Strong movement to help protect our babies and to protect our own guts. And there's something else that we do at the Million Mom Movement, and look, it's in the next tab. I'm going to show you. We offer a scholarship. So part of the Million Mom Movement is finding those 1,000 moms and dads and caregivers in 100 cities to help 10 families learn to live healthier. And we want to do this while also creating economic empowerment for our members. And that is through the business that we partner with Purium Health Products. And there are those families out there who would love to get our products and who would love to get healthier and wealthier by sharing those products with people around them, but do not have the financial means to make that happen for themselves. And so we offer a scholarship. We offer 4 of them every month. Sorry about that. Should have muted my phone. It only does that when I am live, of course. And we pick those families, and they get free superfoods and a free business to go along with it. And so you can go to this page. You can see it right here. I will link it as soon as I stop this share of what you need to do, just some finer points that you need to know as you're applying. You need to have a call with whoever is going to be your sponsor in Purium and with their upline diamond. And then you will fill out the application. And then we will review that application, and we will, if you are in our finalists, schedule you for an interview, and then we will announce those winners. The winners are announced at the end of the following month. So if you are applying now in December, you will know by the end of January whether or not you got it. We announce those right here. And so you can see, and if you didn't get it, you can reapply. So that's the extent of it. I'll throw that link up, and I think I'm going to pass it back to Stephanie to introduce Nayeva.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jody. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of what we're doing here as a movement, and just the generosity of Dave and Amy, our founders. So without further ado, I have to edify this woman because she was one of my first contacts when I joined Purium 5 years ago. I was so inspired by her story. I was so inspired by how she was able to create a business with her baby on her hip. That's her hashtag. It's really long. If you follow Nayeva Florie on Instagram, you'll see that hashtag. Go to that hashtag. You'll see her whole story. So she, when Amy first tapped me to be the chair, she said, "Who else do you think should be on the council?" I'm like, Nayeva Florie for sure. Because she's completely committed to sharing this mission. She was my first 411 on what the mission was. She embodies it so beautifully. And turns out she's an incredible social networking maven. And every time you see us on Instagram and every time you see us on Facebook, almost every time, we share a little bit, the council as well. But it's mostly the hard work of Nayeva. So thank you so much, Nayeva, for all that you do. I'm so excited to learn from you today. Welcome, Mama.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure. And thank you all for being here today. I am no expert by any means. I'm just sharing what I've learned, and we all have the ability to do that. So we're all experts here in whatever it is that we know. And so I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to share more with you all. I've been having a lot of fun doing Facebook Live parties. And so that is going to be my primary training today. But I do want to also just acknowledge that each one of us here has a passion. We all have something that we were good at before Purium, right? We weren't just born with Purium in our hands and knowing what all the products do. We all have passions and things that we did prior to joining this movement, prior to learning about the Million Mom movement. And so I want to encourage you to think back of all the talents that you have, all the jobs that you've had in your past, and think about those different talents. What is it that you can share with the world? Because I recently made a post. I had several people that had been reaching out to me. In the past, I am a jewelry artist and a creator. I love using my hands. I love making things. And one of the things that I have people asking me about is if I will do a beadwork class, which is very tedious and hard, and if I will help them make fans like out of bird feathers, which is something that I did in the past as well. And I've always thought like, sure, I could do that, but it's time consuming. But wait, that is one of the talents that I have that other people want to learn. And so I decided to instead use that as like, oh, that's time consuming. I don't have time to do that. I'm focusing on my business. I decided to make a post the other day that said, who out there wants to learn how to make feather fans? Oh my gosh, you guys, I had never taken this approach before. I have like over 30 or 40 people that are reaching out wanting to learn this skill. And so right there, I just opened a whole new like can of worms, a whole new group of people that might in the future, I'm going to teach them how to first make feather fans. I'm going to create the relationship with them. I'm going to nurture them. But these are all people that have maybe never leaned into my blog post that said, who wants to do a group cleanse or who wants to join my business opportunity? These are different people in a different genre of my friends list. And so when we lean back on our passions of what people know us for, sometimes we bring up like that's what they know us for before Purium. And so they're like, hey, I remember you for that. I still love you for who you were before you joined Purium. And those are the things I still want to learn from you. And so I just wanted to share that really quick because sometimes we forget and we're just so focused on the end result or on figuring out what our before and after story is, or whatever it might be, that we forget that we have all these other things that we can share about or create trainings around to just expand our network and connect with these people that maybe aren't connecting with what we're talking about in our Purium world. So I just wanted to open that up because I know that each and every one of us here has more, we all have several talents. Of course, a lot of us are moms or parents or aunts and uncles. Many of us have had several different jobs throughout our lives, or maybe other careers. And so we can pull from that and do a training. So myself, I've only been using social media to build business for probably the past 10 to 15 years. I started using social media for my jewelry business when I was a young adult, and I just started to learn whatever it was I needed to learn to take the next step to expand my business, to expand my influence, to expand my network. So what does that look like? That looks like, joining groups of people that are like-minded, just like you. So thinking about the passions that you have and the things that you love to do, think about the groups of other people that have those same passions, and you can look them up on Facebook and join those groups. And we're not joining those groups to say, hey, I do Purium, you want to do this cleanse with me? We're joining the group to create relationships. We're joining the group to post and add value in there. When you add value to these groups, people are going to start recognizing you and being like, who's this person that's adding so much value to this group? Like, I want to be friends with this person. I want to learn from this person. And also comment on the other people posting in those groups. Create those relationships by also giving your feedback on their post, or commenting and bigging them up on their post and letting them know that you loved their training or you loved something that they shared. And so these are ways that you can expand your network and, create more influence on your social media by just sharing what you're really passionate about. And even here in our community in Purium, we have so many layers that you can share passion about and tie it back to what it is that we're doing. As our initiative in 2021 going plastic free, that's a huge movement. That's a huge thing that we can talk about all the time. And it doesn't have to look like, we're just flashing Purium all over our walls. We can actually talk about why it is that we're so passionate about this subject, why it is that we're passionate that this company is going plastic free, and how we are set apart from other companies out there. We also have our scholarships that we can talk about and our Million Mom movement. We have a ton of healthy recipes on our blog that we can talk about. And even on our Purium blog, you guys, anytime I'm feeling a blank, like, I really want to go live, but I'm not sure what to talk about, I go to either the Million Mom Movement blog or the Purium blog, and I just go look at those blogs until I read something that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to share about. It's like my aha moment. Like, you just read the inspiring blogs that are on there, and one of them are going to speak to you, and you're going to be like, you know what? I need to share about this, and I'm going to share it with my community. So I want to pivot here. I do have some screen sharing to do. And I have a really fun format for doing Facebook Live parties. And the woman that I learned this from, that was teaching this strategy, did like 500 Facebook Live parties for her team last year. And because she used an app called OneStream Live, she is able to actually stream these into her team members' Facebook Live parties. She pre-recorded a Facebook Live giveaway and would stream these into her newest people's parties to be able to basically launch them. So I'm going to show you guys the format of exactly how to do it. I also created a script for the actual live. So if you want to go ahead and do your own Facebook Live party, we already have I have one script that I've started. Jody also has another one that we can get out there as well for the Juice Bar of the Future. The one I did is for the Core 4 / the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Give me just a second. Okay, let's see if I can move this. Awesome. So can everybody see this? So we're gonna get started on Facebook Live parties, and throughout this, I encourage you to, take screenshots so that way you have it. We will also be uploading some of this information into a blog for you all on the Million Mom Movement page. So stay tuned for that, and it will come with this recording of this training as well. So right here, you have getting ready for a Facebook Live party. What are some of the things that you have to do to prepare yourself is deciding on your topic. That's like one of the most important things as you're inviting people. It's good to know what your topic is so you can get excited and share about it. This also gives you the availability to do several Facebook Live parties continuously and not necessarily bore your audience with repeating the same information over and over again. You can kind of change it a little bit depending on what you want to talk about. And of course, once you do this a few times, you'll be able to create your own and really just dive in and have a lot of fun with this. So this is just one format. Of course, you can make it your own. And so let me go back. Sorry. So decide on your topic. Ultimate lifestyle transformation. It's the new year. It's a good time to talk about, doing a group cleanse is a really great way to get several people onto a Zoom or onto a Facebook Live party and introduce this concept with them. So today I'm going to be talking about creating a group to make a Facebook Live party, but this can also be done on Zoom. It's just a little bit different how you remind people about the event, things like that. But you can decide to go live in the group, or you can decide to invite people onto Zoom. That depends on how you want to do it. So you can choose to talk about family nutrition. We have a brand new family nutrition pack. We have gut health, talking, mostly about the biomedic. Immune support with our immune support pack, or of course the business opportunity with more of like a wealthy happy hour or a wealthy online stream party. So decide on what is your campaign for your Facebook Live party. Now, the next thing you want to decide is if you're going to incentivize people attending. So what I've been doing in mine is I do a giveaway and I give away a free product. Or you can get creative with it if you're a jewelry designer, or if you have other things that you have access to, you can give away things that you make. Maybe you're an artist, you could give away a little painting or a card. Just make it fun. I've seen Facebook Live parties where they give away purses and, books. You could give away a personal development book maybe, or I like to give away The Toxin That Came to Dinner is a really great book, and you can buy them in the 5-pack through our back office. So those make a really great educational gift. So there's lots of different ways you can incentivize your party. So just decide what it is you're going to give away. So as you're reaching out to people, you can tell them, hey, we're having a super fun Facebook Live party, online. It will only be 15 to 20 minutes. You could actually learn more about the ultimate lifestyle transformation that you've been asking about. We're going to do a huge group cleanse for New Year's, and we are going to be giving away ... whatever you decide. So of course, everybody gets $50 for attending, and their 15-minute wellness consultation with your upline. So that's always a perk. If you don't want to incentivize something that will cost you money, that's okay. You can just incentivize the gift card and the wellness consultation. That's totally fine. And then if you want to, you could offer free shipping on orders that go out within 48 hours to incentivize people placing orders right after the Facebook Live party. And what that would mean is after they place their order, you would just go ahead and send them, a Venmo with the shipping amount, which is pretty cheap. If they're on the continental US and they order over $200, they get free shipping anyways. And so you may not even have to reimburse the shipping, but people love getting free stuff. And so when you offer free things, it can help incentivize them getting started. You can also promote the raffle item or the additional discount. One that I really like to create new customers is to offer a $75 value gift, which means that I'm helping them to redeem a $50 gift card, and I am personally paying $25 to this person to help them get started with their minimum order of 75 or more. Now, most people that I do this with will order more than $75, and I will just Venmo them the $25 credit after they place their order, and they feel like they're getting a greater savings. And really, it's just incentivizing them actually going and becoming a new customer. And oftentimes people will add additional products to their cart after we figure out what adds up to $75. I've talked to them about I've given them a wellness consultation. I've talked to them about other products. So usually they're ready to add a few things to their cart, and that ends up, that $25 comes out of that commission basically. But I now have a new customer that may become a new brand partner. Or you could also ask a new customer to host a party for you and invite their community, their 10 to 20 people, which means now you're reaching into another person's network and you're getting to present to them. So think outside the box. You can give away jewelry, purse, book, calendar, planner, anything that's creative and fun that people will get excited about. If you offer online services, maybe you want to do a business coaching call with somebody, or offer a free online, I don't know, maybe Reiki or certain things that maybe you're able to offer virtually. So those are also other ideas that might be free to you that you can offer to your community. So choose the date and create the event on Facebook. So what we're actually going to do, I'm going to go to the next one. We're going to not create an event on Facebook. We're going to create a group on Facebook. So to create a group, you can go, usually if you're in another group, it will show you at the top, it will say create your own group. You can create a group. This is just a pop-up group for doing your Facebook Live giveaway. The great thing about groups is it doesn't have an expiration date. Unlike events, you only have 2 weeks to create an event on Facebook and then have your event, and expires at a certain date. So what I like about the group is that you can invite people into the group. You want to make sure that when you make the group that it's set to private, that you set it up at least 2 to 3 days ahead of time, but 3 to 4 days ideally, so that you have time to prepare. Make it so that all the posts are approved by admin or host. So if you aren't the host and you're having somebody else create the group on your team, you want to make sure that you are approved to post in there or go live in there if you are the upline. So yeah, go ahead and make sure that the host or upline has the hosting capabilities, and then you can schedule posts within a group, which is really cool. And you can't do that in Facebook events. So within a group, you can actually go to create a post, and it will ask you if you want to schedule it, which means you can schedule it for tomorrow at noon or whatever time you want. So this really helps to eliminate some of the stress prior to the party. You can set your half hour before the party goes live post to post right before you go live, and you can still be texting and inviting people, reminding people, and not have to worry about that Facebook post. We do suggest creating an event within the group to announce the party details and how to participate at least 48 hours before the party. And you invite everybody to that event within the group. The sole purpose of that event is that the details are in there, and that the people get a reminder when the event is going to go live, or when the Facebook Live is going to happen. So, the event will say, pop up in their notifications, you have an event happening in 3 hours, and that's how they know they want to come back to this group for the live. Within this group, some of the things that really help to create engagement for the Facebook Live party is creating a poll 24 hours before. Polls are really fun because you can literally find out what your audience wants to learn more about. And so if you're talking about the ultimate lifestyle transformation, you might create a poll that says, we're super excited for our group transformation coming up. We're going to be sharing more about the ultimate lifestyle transformation and the group cleanse that we're going to be doing in the new year. Who here wants to, and then in the polls, you put lose weight, gain muscle, create income from home, and whatever. You can have fun with it. You can put as many poll options as you want. I suggest making, at least 5. And then that way people will actually tell you what they want to learn about. People want better sleep. People want less inflammation. There's so many things that you can put on that poll, and the people in the group will literally tell you what they want. They will tell you, I want less inflammation. I want better sleep. I want to lose weight. I'm interested in your business opportunity. And that's how when you follow up with them, you already kind of know some of the things they're interested about, and you can open up that conversation. Hey, I noticed that you're interested in, getting better sleep. Let's talk about that. I saw you answer that on the poll. So these are all ways that are creating conversation starters as well. The next one that's a really great one is use a GIF. People love having fun with drop me a GIF for ... So you can go ahead and create a post within the group that says, drop me a GIF that tells me how excited you're feeling about this Facebook Live party. And people will post really fun GIFs, and it just creates interaction within that group prior to you going live. So what it's doing is it's creating the algorithms in that group to where everybody's really bubbly and happy and excited for this Facebook Live. Prior to going live, I suggest putting a testimony collage together. It can be, you know, personal pictures of your own before and afters and some of the team members that you're working with. If you are doing a collaborative with several team members inviting to a party. And that's one of the really fun things about this is you can do it yourself and invite people. You can invite your team to invite people and do it for your team or with your team. You can also reach out to customers or past brand partners and ask them if they would like to host a party and maybe offer them a free product or, you know, something fun. And so posting a testimony collage within the group can really help people get inspired for what it is that they're about to learn about. Or if you are doing it with a team, you can also, you know, make a meme that says, post your testimony and pictures below. And then you can have your whole team collaborate together and post their before and afters and stories in the comments. And that creates a bunch of engagement, and it creates a bunch of really juicy information for people to learn from. And again, I just want to remind you guys, feel free to screenshot any of these screens if you feel like it will be helpful for you, or if you're not taking notes. So then right before the party goes live, you want to go ahead and have a blog post that says party starting soon. If you want to make, you know, a meme, you can also add the pictures of the host or what it's going to be about, or the picture of the products or things that maybe they can win. If you are giving away things, you could take a picture of the prize basket or whatever you're giving away to create excitement and say party starting soon. Who would like to win this item? Then either you're going to schedule your live and go live within the group, or if you have a pre-recorded live, you can schedule it to go live in the group for you. And so for those of you who are on here that are leaders for your team, I just want to encourage you that this is a really exciting and fun way that we can help our newest or older team members that have not been active for a while to relaunch their business by just inviting their people to a group for us to go live in front of. I have some scripts for you guys, and I also have some blog post samples for you as well. So after the party, follow up with everyone. I have scripts for you for this. And this is one of the most important things. And sometimes we think, okay, I went live, I did it, I'm done, that my party is over. But you know what? It's just getting started. Your party is just getting started, because now you have all these conversations to have with people. You want to, in the script that I have for these Facebook Live parties, I create engagement and ask people certain questions similar to when I have the poll in the group. And so people engage and answer questions within the live, and that actually gives me the exact format for what they want. I ask them if they, you know, all the same questions that I use in the poll, and they will drop me a 1 or a 2 or whatever to answer those questions. And so afterwards I can go see what they answered to, and I can actually take notes for myself. And when I reach out to them, I know what exactly they're looking for. They, you know, like I said earlier, they want better sleep, they want less inflammation, they want to join our group cleanse, maybe they're interested in the business opportunity, whatever it might be. So, you know, follow-up is very important. And then I personally leave the live up for 48 hours and incentivize people ordering during this time. I also will ask people in my live presentation that if they would like to host a Facebook Live party, invite their 10 to 20 friends, that they can earn a free product from me. So this is a way that you can expand your network and work through other people's network. So here's your first post in that group. When you go in the group, you're going to go ahead and use the post for description. So choose a poll option. And then here's like some of the things that I put on mine. What is your biggest health goal? You know, choose one of these. So you can have fun with it. Go ahead and screenshot it if you want to. Your second post will be use a GIF. And here's one, if you can screenshot this and then you can minimize it so you just have that drop a GIF little picture, but you can drop a GIF in the party to describe how you feel about, and then you can, you can create your own blog post as well, how you feel about your hair, your skin, your nails, your health goals, your diet, your eating habits. Have fun with it. The main thing is that you keep it, you're asking questions that are going to relate to the live that you're going to do or the products that you're promoting, so that way people are literally telling you what they want and need, and then that way when you reach out to them, you're answering their questions and offering them a solution to what it is they need. So post number 3 is testimonials. You can see here I grabbed a few testimonials off of our Purium website, and if so you don't have your own testimonials, you can go to iShop Purium and there's a whole testimonials page, and so you can go and screenshot some of those and use them. They are there for public use. Or you can use your own before and after pictures, create your own little collage, have fun with it, but this is a fun way to just show people what we're up to and what kind of results they can have. Post number 4 is 30 minutes before the party. Again, you can screenshot this if you'd like. And you're just letting people know, that it's only going to be a 15-minute Facebook Live party. They can watch the replay for 48 hours after to participate in the raffle, and that they need to be, present or at least watch it to win. So exciting and inviting. So we learned how to create a group and how to get ready for a Facebook Live party. Now the fun really begins, is actually inviting people to the party. So invite, excite, and remind. This is the format. So invite your top 25 plus people that you've opened conversations with already and invite them to your Facebook Live party. You want to keep track of everybody you invite, because you may want to ask them to host a future party or to attend the next party if they don't purchase this time, or if maybe they want to learn more. So here's some invitation scripts. I invite you to screenshot this. The main thing about an invitation is you don't really want it to be scripted. I want you to make this your own. These are just ideas. But basically, you want to invite them the same way you would if you were having a party at your house. You don't want it to be like, hey, I'm doing this thing online, and I was wondering if you might want to come and you might win a free something, like you want it to be exciting. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My team and I are putting together this online party. It's only 15 minutes, but you can win some free superfoods if you participate. And you could even win $75 of free products if you are the winner of our giveaway. And even if you don't win, we have some ways that you can earn free product. Would you like an invite? So you want to make it really fun and bubbly and make sure that your energy is upbeat, just like you would invite them to your birthday party or any other fun occasion. You don't want it to sound boring, because otherwise they'll think it's boring. So invite your customers and brand partners. So this is for those of us that have brand partners already and customers. You can invite your customers and brand partners to host a party and offer them a free product or gift. So this is a way that you can relaunch and use your existing customers or brand partners to share their story on Facebook or Instagram, and then host a Facebook Live party and have them invite their people. So you can do this with your entire team if you want to. We just did one for Agents of Change where we did a series of 7 giveaways, and we had different leaders leading the giveaway each week. And so we started, back in November, and we just did our last one yesterday. So you can have a lot of fun with this. And for that one, we did them all within one group just to save the whole team the hassle of inviting everybody into a new group each time. So you can decide if you want to use the same group. What I would do is I would delete your live after 48 hours. When you do the giveaway, I would go ahead and delete your live and then announce that you will be doing another giveaway in that group. And I would only reuse it maybe like for the month. And then I would start over, just because you don't want those people to get so bombarded that they're no longer interested, or maybe people, so you just want to use that group as long as it's active. If the people that are in there are you can get them to also invite their 3 or 4 friends, even if they are not yet customers or brand partners. You can incentivize them and say, hey, if you add 3 people to this group, I'll give you, an apothecary or cocoa hydrate or something that is fun that they might want. So for somebody you might be asking them to host, maybe it's somebody on your team, you could be like, hey girl, if you could win some free products, would you like to host an online party? Mine are super short and sweet. It will only take about 15 minutes. When do you think we can schedule this? So it's fun, it's simple, it doesn't have to be long and boring. For reaching out and inviting, like I said earlier, you just want it to be short and sweet, but keep it exciting. So, hey girl, I thought of you because I love beginning my sentence with that because it makes people feel special. And then you can insert the one that appeals to you. So we were just chatting the other day about getting healthy through the holidays. I saw you liked my post this week about the group transformation we're doing for the New Year's. I thought of you because you could win some free products and learn about how I work from home. I'm having a free Facebook Live online party on Thursday evening at 6 p.m. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. I think you'll really love it. Can I send you an invite? So keep it simple, make it fun. Don't give them too much details, like this is exactly how the party is going to go. It's going to be in a group. Don't tell them all that. They don't need to know that. What they need to know is that they could win free product or earn free product by hosting. And they need to know the date and time, and that it's going to be short and sweet, and that they will love the presentation. And then, of course, reminding is very important. All of us are busy. It's the holidays, soon to be New Year's. We've got a million things on our plate. So make sure you send reminders. This is very important. You can't solely rely on the posts that are within the Facebook group. You do have to physically send out a personal invitation and a reminder to your people. So I like to send a reminder, usually half an hour or an hour before the live, depending on if I'm doing it by myself or I have other people helping me. Of course, if for those of you who have done this, you know that time gets short towards the end when you're getting ready. So I try to send them a reminder about an hour before. And I will make myself a generic little script, but then I will personalize each one. So I will say, I just won't say, hey girl, I'm so excited to everybody. I'll use their name, and I will, if there's something, if they joined last time or if they had a couple friends interested, I might remind them like, hey, remember those friends that we got on a Connect call? Go ahead and invite them to this. It'll be super fun. So, you can always help them to show up by reminding them that they have other people that they want to present this information to. And then maybe this new person, maybe they're a customer, maybe their friends get excited about the products, and now they decide to upgrade to brand partner because their friends want to do it too. So following up after the party, again, feel free to screenshot any of these. After the party, follow up with everybody within that 48 hours to see if they're ready to order and re-offer them that incentive. So, and then also, if they didn't have a chance to watch the live, remind them to go watch the replay. And then after they watch the replay, follow up with them to help them place an order or reiterate the perks of ordering before the giveaway is over. I always let people know that if they purchase and they win the giveaway as well, I will reimburse them the amount that the giveaway was for. And so that way they don't have to feel like, well, I don't want to buy a product because what if I win? No, we want them to buy a product, and if they win, we will reimburse them that difference. So that's how you can how you can share that information with people. You can tag anyone who hasn't watched the replay and send them a message or the link to watch the replay to remind them that they only have 48 hours to watch it, and that, there is an incentive. There's a giveaway or a freebie on the table for them. After the 48 hours, you can choose the winner. So there's several ways you can do this. You can choose the winner based on engagement. You can, there's lots of apps online that are like a random name picker. And so you can find one that you like, and you just enter the names of everybody that entered into your giveaway. and it literally randomly picks a name for you. And so that's how I like to do it because it's fair. I don't have to think about it. I just enter all the names, give everybody one entry. If you want to really upsell this giveaway, you can also offer people at the end of the giveaway, at the end of your live, you can tell people if you order within the next 48 hours, you will get, if you order Core 4, you get 5 extra entries in the giveaway. If you order the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, you get 10 extra entries in the giveaway. And so this really ups the game for people because once they see 1 or 2 people placing an order and having a lot more entries in the raffle, it inspires other people to place orders. And then everybody has lots of entries into the raffle. So you can decide if that is for you or not, but that is one way to kind of upsell and help people to, take the leap and place their order. So choose the winner after 48 hours, add everyone to your network notebook, of course. Keep following up and inviting them back to your future Facebook Live parties and ask them to host a Facebook Live party. If they, maybe they can't afford products yet or whatever their holdback is, you can ask them to host a party for you and give them a free product that you feel like would benefit them. Maybe they commented on your poll that they need better sleep. So maybe you say, hey, I saw that you really need better sleep. I really just want to help you to be able to have more energy, get better sleep, keep up with your family better. I'd love to give you an apothecary. Would you host an online party? That one was so fun, right? Would you like to do one of those for me? And you basically just have them invite their 10 to 20 people. You help them to find the qualified people to invite, and then you have them host and you present to their audience. And those are all people that either you get to gain as customers or brand partners, or you helped your person to become a brand partner and sign them up. So scheduling your next Facebook Live party is really great because if you already know now when your next party is going to be, then as you're doing the presentation, you can tell people, if you don't win this one, you can join me again next week and I will be sharing about the family nutrition pack. Invite your friends that want to learn about the family nutrition pack to have an extra entry in the drawing. So you can make this really fun by just incentivizing your giveaways, incentivizing giving away a free product. There's so many fun ways that you can just help people get excited about what we're doing. So, and I'm almost done here, guys. So follow-up scripts can be like, hey girl, thank you so much for coming to the party. What did you love most about it? I like to ask a positive question because it does help people to give you a positive answer. If you just ask them what they like, they could really tell you anything. But if you ask them what they love most about it, they are going to tell you their favorite part. And that's what we want to know. So after they tell you that, you want to use your tools, send them a video, get them on a connect call with your upline, and essentially get them enrolled. Another follow-up with somebody that didn't show up, you could say, and maybe these aren't all girls, so you'll have to edit this to your particular person, but these are just for sample scripts. I put, hey girl, I'm sorry you missed the live party. It was totally epic. She rocked it. Would you like to watch the replay and still have a chance to enter the raffle? You have 48 hours. So then you can just let them know they still have time. They say yes, they still want to watch the raffle. You go ahead and send them the link. And then after the 48 hours, you announce the winner and you follow up, with everybody. You could follow up, hey, would you like to host a party and earn free products? So these are all ways that you can incentivize your party as well as have other people host for you. So if you don't know who to invite to your party, then what I suggest doing is going to your social media. I personally like the blog post feature on Facebook. It has really great algorithms. A lot of people see it, they push it out there, and I like that people will interact and tell me what they want. So you can ask people what you're curious about. So these are a couple of the questions that are really great for getting interaction on your post and figuring out who wants to do something with you. So I'm curious if I did a cleanse, how many of my girlfriends would want to do it with me? that's a block post. That's a really great one right now because we have group cleanses coming around the corner. And so this is just a way to start a conversation. Once they reply to your post, then you have a conversation with this person. You can, comment back. You can go to Messenger and message them and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you want to do this group cleanse with me. I'm really excited. Hey, I'm actually looking for a few friends that might want to host an online party and earn some free products. Would you like to host a party for me, or would you just like to, buy your products?" So you can offer them different things like that. You can also ask, I'm curious what organic means to you. Who has recently lost at least one income in their household? These are all genuine questions that you can ask and people will reply, and it's just a conversation starter. This isn't the conversation. This is the conversation starter. And then from there, you take it to Messenger and maybe hopefully to a phone call, and you actually have a conversation with this person. And then you take them back to your tools. And one of your tools can be, would you like to host a Facebook Live party and earn a free product? Or would you like to get some friends on board? Or would you like to become a brand partner? I'd love to help you pre-launch your business by hosting a Facebook Live party and inviting your 10 to 20 friends. So there's a really great way for any of my friends that feel at the very beginning a block towards investing in themselves. They don't, they don't have the income. I can't afford the products, whatever their state of mind might be. This is a really great way to help them launch with a Facebook Live party. So I'm at the end of my training
Nayeva, I
here.
just wanted to interject for just one moment. I'm noticing the time. We have 7 minutes.
Okay.
So I don't know if we'll have time for Q&A. I know we wanted to do that. So
Okay, I'll stop my screen share. There's a last page. So to create your Facebook Live script, I did make one for you guys. And I don't know that I'll have time to share it with you all today. I could maybe share it and you guys can screenshot it. But where you can make a script is by pulling resources from iShop Purium, Purium blog, and Million Mom Movement blog. There's lots of really great information on there that you can pull parts of the script that you want to use. So I'm going to stop the screen share. Thank you all so much for your time. And like Stephanie said, I know we're short on time, so I'd love to just open it up for any questions that anybody has or anything I can clarify.
first, I just have to say, holy smokes, what a presentation, like incredible value. I'm texting my upline going, oh my God, you weren't here today. Why weren't you here today? I do have a question. Is the raffle the same as the giveaway, Nayeva?
Yes, so the raffle and the giveaway is the same.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else have questions? I know it's a lot of information to take in.
Can I mention that everything's going to be on the blog, right? Because a lot of people are concerned about they didn't screenshot the slides. So everything will be on the blog and this video.
Yeah.
So I just unmute and jump in? Is that what we do here?
Yep. Hi.
Well, I feel like I have tons of questions because the person who signed me up, I don't think realized how new I am to social media. I'm definitely her senior in age, but I literally just started my Instagram yesterday. Facebook, I was just kind of putting silly videos out there for the, widen your reach, but I had really no idea what I was doing. But it did cause people to go, what are you doing? So all of this is extremely new, and some of the terminology I'm super confused, but I think it's going to take for me to go out there and, almost like take step by step with what you said. And I'm sure it's not as intimidating as it sounds. I did post some questions on the question area. But like, for example, what does it mean for someone else to host a party for me? I don't even know visually what that looks like. Is it just me reaching out to someone that's part of Purium or not part of Purium? And do I still invite my own peeps and they just kind of come along and invite other people? And is it just exclusive? Is my live exclusive for those people, or can I reach out to 5 other people and say, will you help me host this party?
Really great question, Sandy. Definitely, if you have an upline that's a millennial, she can help you, or he can help you with creating the group on Facebook and doing the Facebook Live parties. It can seem a little intimidating. It's not as hard as it seems. There are a lot of details that I shared with you today, but it's very pretty simple and straightforward. And we will have the step-by-step up in the blog so that you can follow along and you can know, what's step 1, what's step 2. And then I also have a script to help you. And if you're brand new, what I would suggest is having your upline present for you the Facebook Live party. But it really isn't that hard. The format for a Facebook Live party is just that you create engagement. So you ask people where they're tuning in from. You ask people, who invited them. If you're not solely hosting by yourself. You introduce yourself and share your story. That's one of the most important things that we have is our own personal experience and story. Share a little bit about Purium and what inspires you about Purium or the Million Mom Movement or both as the company that presents our products. And then share about the products that you want to share about. It's really simple. If you're sharing about Core 4, share what you know about those 4 products. And then you can either have a giveaway. The giveaway isn't obligatory, you guys. That's just how I do it and how I was trained to do this format. And it's a fun way because people love to win free things. And it's a way to get a free product into somebody's hands. So that is totally optional. But yeah, Sandy, we'll get more information out there. And I think we're even going to be doing some of these Facebook Live parties in the new year through the Million Mom Movement. And so you all can tune into those. And I just pre-launched for us, you guys. So you guys can tune into those. We're going to have some fun Facebook Live parties that we are going to do for you all and give away, at least a product or a product pack with those. And so you'll get to experience what it's like and see firsthand and experience firsthand what that's like. And you'll get to invite your people there too. And Sandy, you can either invite somebody to host for you. You can be the host. Or maybe your upline hosts and has you and several other team members collaborating together. So there are several ways that you can do this.
Got it. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And you did mention, do we have time for, I don't think we have time. Sorry.
If you guys want to stay on a couple minutes late, if we're able to, I can go ahead and screen share again and you guys can take pictures. I can show you guys the script real quick. Would that be useful for everybody?
Yeah, go for it, Nayeva.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Thank you so much. I'm going on mute.
Okay, so this is the script. Page 1. Can't get this thing to fit right. Anyways, page 1 of the script. I'll go back to the training in a minute so you can screenshot it, but here's the script for those of you who want your sample script for Core 4. Let me see how to. So here's page 1. I can't really quite get it to line up right, you guys. Here's page 2, kind of. I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, there you go. Okay. Sorry. Here's page 2. Screenshot. We'll go to page 3. And this is a sample script, so please make it your own. I just made this for our team so that we kind of knew what we were doing and we had like an idea. This is a Core 4 script. It can also be used to promote the ultimate lifestyle transformation. Here's page 3 of the script. And this will be uploaded to the Million Mom Movement blog. So I think that's it, 3 pages. So yeah, at the end, let me go ahead and stop this. So the script is basically, as you can see there, it's basically just creating engagement at the beginning, introducing yourself, introducing Purium as a community, sharing about the products, And then if you're going to do a giveaway, announce your giveaway rules, you know, comment giveaway below. If you'd like to host a party, comment post below. You know, you can create engagement and kind of find out, like, are you interested in joining our community as a brand partner? Comment brand partner below. So you can create additional engagement at the end right around your giveaway. And you can also even share, I like to share the price of the Core 4 and the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, so that people, it's almost like a group connect call. People have everything they need. They can literally call the person back and say, I'm ready to redeem the gift card. And they already kind of had a mini connect call in a group setting. Any last questions before we go?
We can't do anymore. I'm so sorry. But
Okay.
yeah, thank you so much, Nayeva. I'm so grateful to you for this amazing download for our community. I'm inspired. Are you guys inspired? Give Nayeva some love in the chat. Okay, this was amazing. You're incredible. There was so much information here. I took a ton of screenshots. I'm inspired. My upline's inspired. And I love that. Thank you for saying that we're going to be doing our own live streaming parties, because of course we are. As the Million Mom movement progresses deep into 2021. So I need to wrap a big bow on what we've done here today, and inspire you all over the coming days and weeks between now and the end of the year. If you are motivated by what we're doing here, please share about it. Use the hashtag #IamTheMillionMomMovement. Create a video, go live, create a post, talk about the things that you care about, why you're a stand for the Million Mom movement. And if you do that on Instagram, Nayeva might repost that on Instagram. And yeah, we're also going to have a pop-up, a fierce networking pop-up that Rebecca Johns is going to spearhead on the 30th, I believe. Yeah, December 30th, because we're not having another Fierce Friday until January at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to be teaching you how to be fierce. That's our commitment. The council is going to be joining in to share what we use as women, as people, as activists, and as Purium brand partners. And, you know, just fierce mamas on a mission where we want to imbue you with some of our superpowers at that event. So thank you all so much for us today. We love you. We're so grateful for you. We can't do this without you. All right. Mwah. Happy Fierce Friday. Go out there and change lives, you guys.
Thank you.